good afternoon everyone. Sun's shining, can't fault it. Have a look. Another lovely day in Wales. Make the most of all this sun that we get in, because I tell you what, I haven't seen this amount of sun for ages. So I know we have had like a wet day or two over the weekend, but you can't complain with the weather we're getting so far. Like I say, it's only May, so hopefully it'll continue all the way through the summer. Anyway guys, I just want to bring you a video just to talk to you a bit about carpet cleaning. I've talked to a few customers lately when we've gone around, and they do the typical thing. And what I mean by the typical thing is they've spilled something on a carpet, or somebody's been knocked over, or a child has spilled something. What's the first thing you guys do? You get a sponge or a cloth and you start rubbing it in. That's a big no. What will happen is you will initially get what's there off the surface, if you're lucky enough. If it's just, you know, an innocent stain, like a bit of orange squash, bit of water, stuff like that. But then what will happen is when it dries, it'll come back to the surface. Why does that happen? Because simply you've rubbed it. Now when you're rubbing it and applying pressure on it, what you're doing is you've got the underlay and you've got the carpet. So as soon as you're rubbing on top of the carpet, you're pushing it through to the underlay. So a little bit of a tip for you guys, if you are going to try and remove a stain yourself, and then if you're unsuccessful, then you can ring a company like ourselves. Now what probably you should be doing is get a sponge and get a bowl. Just gently dab the sponge along the area which is wet, and then squeeze it, drain out into the bucket or pot or whatever you've got. Do that a few times until you can no longer get any water out of it. And then what you do then, go and tip that out, get yourself a little bit of soapy water, and then come back, use that sponge again, absorb some of the water into the sponge, squeeze it over the area. Same thing again then, dab it all the way along, drain it out, repeat that step, or the steps I've just said now, about 5 or 6 times. And then right at the end then, what you can do then is give it a light little rub with that sponge. Don't put too much pressure on it, and then get a towel or a kitchen towel and then just wipe over the surface. And then what you're doing is then you're getting the surface off where you spilt, and you're not pushing it into the underlay, you're not forcing it through there, which is going to cause you a problem long term. With that said, if it was something else, like you had red wine or a Ribena or something a bit more potent, now what you should be doing is getting yourself a load of salt, pouring it all over the area, leaving it sit for a minimum of say about half hour, and then get on the phone to someone like ourselves. The longer you leave it the better, but get on the phone to someone like ourselves and say, right, if it was Steve, I've spilt some red wine or some Ribena or whatever it may be onto the carpet, I put some salt onto it, can you come and remove it? The answer is then to that question, yes, we can successfully remove that red wine off the carpet. However, if you don't follow these steps and you leave that red wine sitting and you try and scrub it, and it's a week, 2 weeks down the line, and you think, oh, I'm going to try and get someone out, the chances are we might not be able to remove it. We can make it fade, but it might not come out altogether, because it depends on how bad it is. So if you are looking for a professional carpet cleaning company, and you want a company which has got over 12 years experience with every service that we offer, then why not pop on here today, click on the Clean and Fresh tab on top, hit that like button guys, show your support, big thumbs up for everyone who has. Share this post with family and friends, and why not message us today, get some prices on your carpets, your upholstery, your mattresses, whatever it may be. Or if you want to find the full list of our services, you can inbox us over that, or you can have a look on here on the Facebook page. Loads of videos that we put up, or I've put up, regarding a lot of the service that we do. And you can also visit our website at www.cleanandfreshwales.co.uk. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go to my next job now. Enjoy the sun as we have been, and have a good day, have a good week, and we will speak soon.